Sup tubers, user Stuart here with my salt, 150 pounds of it, my dog, and then my quart of Tecate. I've got all that salt for the hottest gardening tip of 2023. We're going salt because we don't want to put chemical that's designed just to kill everything it touches in our yard. Kind of a hippie like that. If you hate me for it, let me know in the comments. Check out the weed situation in the sidewalk. I'm tired of pulling it, scraping up my knuckles, messing up my YouTube hand. We're gonna use salt to get rid of them all. More on the weed sitch throughout the compound. And with the salt, I'm gonna take the biggest pot I have and fill it about halfway with salt. And then fill it up with water. The goal is to dissolve all the salt by bringing it to a boil. Got it to a rolling boil. Not all the salt's gone, but that's okay. You can already see it's leaving kind of a big mess, but we'll deal with that later. I'm gonna pour the water into my weed sprayer, but I'm gonna be careful not to dump all that salt in. Whoa, whoa. Had some spillage, but we'll see how it works on these weeds. It's like a little test run. We're gonna see how well this works on these sidewalk plants first. Give it a couple hours, come back and check it out. It's coming to spray weeds back here, but didn't want to disturb my owl, so giving y'all a little owl flex right now. See him back there, cute little guy. All right, 36 hours after application, good and crispy. Switching up methods for our war on the weeds. I'm pretty lazy and boiling all that water is taking too much time. We're just gonna go with the topical application. Throw at Tecate USA in the comments. Let's get me sponsored. I'm just gonna water my salt in a little bit so that it starts killing roots, I guess. So it's been like 3 days. You can see the grass is starting to die. I'll probably hit it with a little more salt because I want it to die faster, and I got a lot of it. Okay, so the target species is dead, but looks like we might have had a little spillover from the salt. As they say, you can't make an omelet without cracking a few eggs. So now I've got all this dead grass that I don't really want to pull out, so I'm just going to flamethrower it. Those flames kind of scared me, so I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm just going to cover it all with mulch. Went down to the dump, and they charge $5 for a trailer full of mulch. Here's like the before shot with what I've salted and killed. Here's what it looks like after the mulch is laid down. Now, I know the haters are gonna say that I could have just mulched it, but it makes me happy to know that there's dead grass underneath it. All right, I think that's a wrap on the salt, but you can see it's looking pretty good, looking much tighter around the edges. One thing I've learned is salt travels, so be careful, don't put it next to anything you don't want to kill. Got about 75 pounds of salt left that I don't know what I'm gonna do with. Throw some comments in there about what I should do with all this salt. Hope you've liked my video on how to have a saltier yard with slightly fewer weeds. Assault that like button, hit that subscribe button too.